Protect your employees and your business from the devastating effects of workplace violence. Watch our Michigan Workplace Violence Prevention video now to learn practical tips and strategies to prevent workplace violence. Don't wait until it's too late. Click now to watch the video and take the first step towards creating a safer workplace environment for everyone.
The human resources team that was tasked with the anti-harassment program is starting to meet and plan the program. By addressing this need, the company will be able to stop harassment before it occurs. Steve, as the leader, states that he will be heading up the development of the policies and procedures that will make up the Zero Tolerance program. He has designed a process in which the policies will be updated yearly to ensure accuracy. He tells the team that this is not the only part of designing this project. Steve assigns Troy the tasks of designing the educational procedures for use in training the employees on the Zero Tolerance program. Steve will need Sarah's assistance in gathering all the necessary information and ensuring that all training is documented and recorded. Before the team adjourns, Melissa points out that they also need to highlight the consequences for any violations. Steve agrees and adds that to the design plans. Troy also will cover the consequences in his educational procedures.
Develop a workplace violence prevention program. Establish a comprehensive program that includes policies, procedures, and training on how to recognize and prevent workplace violence. Train employees on workplace violence prevention. Provide training to all employees on how to recognize and report potential workplace violence incidents, as well as how to respond in case of an emergency.
Shirley is considering filing a harassment lawsuit against her company. She calls a lawyer friend John. John has asked her to document the incidents fully and then review the company policies. Shirley checks with the policy and follows all its recommendations and requirements. She reported the incidents to Human Resources and waited for the investigation. Shirley did not hear anything more from the company and the harassment continued. John checked in with Shirley only to find that the situation had not improved and none of her attempts to remediate her situation worked. He recommended that she file a complaint with the EEOC and submit all of her documentation. Then she can file a civil suit against the company as a last resort.
2. Help your staff conduct thorough background checks on all job candidates before hiring them to ensure that they have no history of violent behavior. Implement security measures. Implement security measures such as surveillance cameras, alarms, and restricted access to high-security areas of the workplace. Encourage employees to report any incidents or concerns related to workplace violence. Create an environment where employees feel comfortable reporting these incidents without fear of retaliation.
Hope and David are on the workplace harassment team. They have decided to design a step-by-step handbook for how to handle the incoming harassment complaints. They include all the steps from the information that is collected, how it is collected, and the investigation that may or not be necessary. They also had processes to monitor these steps for effectiveness and to publish the steps for the company's use. David included that the steps need to be translated to Spanish also. Hope assigned David the task of planning the training and educational sessions that the employees will be required to attend, while she began researching the necessary retaliation education. Each one of them completed their tasks and submitted them for approval. Within the week, the program was up and running. The hotline was operational, and the employees were receiving their training.
3. Solutions to save lives. Address warning signs of potential violence, such as employees who display anger or aggression, making threats, or displaying erratic behavior. Create a positive workplace culture that encourages respect, open communication, and conflict resolution. Encourage employees to seek help for personal or work-related issues that may lead to violent behavior. Develop an emergency response plan that outlines the procedures to follow in case of an incident of workplace violence. Regularly review and update the plan as needed. Visit our website now for help hiring. Visit our